Well, I wasn't expecting this this morning. We have sort of dev notes talking about balance adjustments to the new bond. So seemingly they about to adjust this bond that a lot of people have been wanting a buff for, which is really very unexpected. I would never have thought since the Margaret meta, or since the release of Margaret, that we will ever see a character get the buff like Bond. Let's see what the developers have to say. The festival character Transcendant Bond, which appeared in the 4th anniversary update, was developed as a powerful character that could change the PvP environment. Okay. Based on the concept of suppressing the main character's opponent's formation and giving the battle advantage, we have composed skills and special battle techniques. However, since the part of defeating the opponent main character at the beginning of the battle is a great advantage in turn-based combat, we have adjusted the balance of the character so there is a risk and the condition for activating a corresponding effect in succession strength. Yeah, going first does matter at nuking the other character. However, since the 4th anniversary update, many players who have won Transcendant have commented that the bond skills are difficult to use and not strong enough as a festival character. Based on your feedback, we have reviewed the performance Transcendent Bond based on general usability and win rate data. Yeah, they always got the data. In the process, we confirmed that there are significant difference in win rate and utilization methods of characters depending on the development state of the player. And we confirmed that it's quite difficult for those who have not made significant progress and growth to utilize characters in line with the concept of Transcendent Bond. As a result, an urgent discussion on this point, we decided to adjust the balance of the bond because the purpose of the changing the PvP environment that were originally aimed at was not fully experienced by players. And because the character strengths of the original game should be reproduced as a festival character, and the translation messed up. During the anniversary of Bond, when players can earn it, we are discussing review internally to finalize the balance changes and modifications. Adjustments include enhancement to the existence concept of suddenly then Transcendent Bond and modification that can complement some of his weakness. First and most importantly, we are planning to increase the damage increase in conjunction with the special move level so the players who are not at high level of growth can experience the concept and skills of Bond. So I guess they kind of gonna fix the part where pretty much he's only really good when he has like 6 out of 6 and do something like that. So that's what I'm assuming, that players who have at least probably like 1 out of 6 can at least use them really well. In addition to concentration debuff, the core concept of the Bond will also be changed so that it's not erased by the sniper effect skill. Oh, so it will last forever. Whoa. Well, not forever, but no, longer terms to not be removed. Okay, so it's gonna last a long time. And expand the use of the skill, which also makes some adjustments to the Bond survivability so they can take advantage of adverse situations. Regarding the organization, we are planning to make changes in the direction that it can be used with more characters. We are carefully considering adjusting the balance of characters because it would cause confusion on many players and reduce the trust in the character performance, but we decided to balance the characters because we did not meet the expectation of many players in the 4th anniversary, and we wanted to protect the players' expectation of the upcoming festival. The balance adjustment of Bond is currently in final testing with the goal of applying during maintenance on Thursday. Oh my god, that's pretty early. Thursday? He said it would be a nice update announcement for now. Yeah. So wow. They are buffing Bond. That is insane. Bond is a festival character, okay? He is a good character, but the unfortunate thing is that at the moment with the release of Perk Melly and Escanor, it kind of ruined other festivals' chances of players liking them, because literally this man is just dealing with the most broken characters imaginable, being Meliodas and Escanor. So this character would have been good, man, if Melly and Escanor didn't exist. I can't lie, his ability was super powerful, but because of how strong the other 2 characters that I just mentioned are, he's not gonna get the fair share. All right, most people are gonna feel either underwhelmed by this character. Like again, like if this is like 2022, Bond would have been like, oh my god, before the freaking New Year, this Bond would have been felt so amazing. But unfortunately, we are here with Meliodas and stuff like that, and it's kind of interesting to see how they'll deal with Meliodas and Escanor now, because now they know that most players either are going to most players are going to compare every festival now to Pergmelli and Escanor, right? So anything that isn't as good or broken as them are just gonna get hit with the okay, this character underwhelming. And the fact that Bond was like a 4th anniversary character, one of the most hyped character, guys, remember that he's the most hyped character, and he just is decent. A lot of players are gonna be complaining because people, when they summon for these characters, they want the broken character to be on anniversary and stuff like that. Again, Bond, as we read with the dev notes, was supposed to be a character that would kind of like change the PvP meta a little bit, or environment PvP meta, so it wouldn't be like a one-shot ooga booga type of team. That's what I'm assuming, or at least give life to like the Sins team instead of having the spam of demons. But unfortunately, it just didn't play out that well. So again, they said that it was gonna make it so the sniper effect doesn't be a race, and then expanding the use of the skill, because again, the one thing that Pergmelli can do is that he can cleanse the debuff regardless. So I'm assuming what they're gonna talk about expanding the use of the skill, they might have an additional effect on one of the skills where it's not so reliant on that sniper effect being there. That's what I'm assuming, because literally you need these 2 card combos to work, and usually you need a lot more debuffs to pretty much one-shots, which a lot of people have trouble getting on all those debuffs because again, Pergmelli can freaking cleanse. They also said he wanted to make some adjustments to his survivability, because again, for some reason, he has some very weak defensive stats. Technically, like he has like 92% crit resist. 92%? Why? He has 113% crit defense. Like, why? The only thing that's really good about him is he has lifesteal, but lifesteal doesn't matter. You wanna know why it doesn't matter? Because Demon Team has an infect. Okay, that's why it don't matter. Demon Team has infects. Okay, so you having all that, it isn't gonna work. Okay, you need defensive stats like higher crit resist and higher crit defense, or you're gonna end up just getting hit with mass amounts of crits, especially against a Meliodas that just cleanse, right? But I'm happy to see that they actually puffing this character. Like, I would never have thought I would see a festival character get buffed in a very, very long time, because they see their mistake. They see that players are upset about this Bond, and I'm happy to see where they're gonna go with it. I would never expected them to like literally buff Bond. A lot of people were speculated that they was gonna get like a second character for Bond, and that's gonna be like Arthur's gonna help out Bond. But obviously, from these dev notes, that is wrong. They are not gonna give you the second character, so that means that potentially this Arthur is gonna be something different, or maybe just a human buffer in general, and it will not help this Bond at all. And that means the other banners that are coming up won't be related to Bond at all, most likely. Because if they did, then they would just give him another partner, right? If they knew another Sans character was going to be partnered up well with Bond, what we've seen with the Purgatory Bond, where Arthur was just pretty much, Arthur seemed like super mid, and then we see how Purgatory Bond came out, kind of like making them the perfect duo. And a lot of people thought we was going to get that second character for Bond, but seeming that they are trying to buff this character just means that they are not doing that. So if you expected a character to pretty much help out this Bond, no, he's just gonna get a buff, which again, hopefully the buff make him at least really good to compete against Pergmelli and Escanor, because those are the 2 characters he will be always compared to, especially because most people in the PvP meta, they just want to ooga booga. All right, they just want to blast you one turn. And Pergmelli, that's gonna be kind of interesting to see. Maybe they might make it so he can't cleanse it. Like, maybe they might make it so it'd be like a gray debuff or something like that, you know? Who knows? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yo, shout out to Netmarble for actually buffing up the character. It was a very shocking surprise.